What's up, guys? This is the Asian of Power, Sun, and today I wanted to talk about the War Gods, aka the Bujins, aka my one of the decks I'm looking forward to building from. Uh, I was looking at these guys, and you know they're not like really good right now. Like they could still use a bit of support, but they are really like I like them. I think that they seem fun to play with, and they seem like if they get the right support in the days to come, that they could actually be very dangerous. Um, you know, like I don't really have any that I can really remember off the top of my head except for Yamato and Susanoo, which are the two Beast Warriors that are coming out in the Judgment of the Light. But we are getting two other ones or we're getting a couple more that will be really good support in, I think, Shadow Specters. I'm probably wrong on that one, but I think they're coming out in Shadow Specters. And so, you know, I was looking at them as a whole, and they actually have a bunch of decent effects. The only problem is you got to get a certain number in them into the graveyard. But it's like, that's fine because you can run things like Time Lord, you can run Light Rays, you can, like, it opens you up to play big monsters, which makes it fine. And then you could put Bear in the deck, and Bear is a good card. And, it just there's a lot you can do with it that seems extremely fun to me. And you know, so I went and I tested these guys on DN, and they were really good. Like they didn't even have all the support cards that are coming out in. I'm just gonna keep saying Shadow Specters. I'm sorry if that annoys anybody because I'm wrong, but I'm just gonna keep saying it anyway. But they don't have the ones that are coming out in Shadow Specters up yet, but they do have the ones that are coming out in Judgment of the Light. And so, just with them alone, I was beating like a good group of people. Like I think I beat everybody except for Mermels. Well, what happened was I beat the Mermels the first game, then they beat me second game, and then before I could offer rematch, the dude quit, which I hate so much. It's like I put on the little thing when I started the duel. I'm testing, and he knew that, and for him to just quit after round two, just because he, he I guess he felt he couldn't beat me, was like extremely lame. But it's whatever. Um, and so back to what I was saying. So they did actually really good. But then I went on to the YuGiOh page and I looked at the other support like Boar. Um, I can't remember the other one's names. But I'm showing two of them on this video. The two that have blue on them. Those are the two that should be coming out in Shadow Specters. And they're actually not that bad, especially the XYZ monster. He's really good in my opinion for this deck. And if I decided to run if you ran an all monster deck with this, he would even be more monstrous. It's like an all monster deck with this, just like, oh my god, Time Lord, Raiko. Just the only thing is this deck, it can handle certain back row, but it falls apart with other back row, or at least it will until we get the second set of Bujins, which will be coming out in what I'm going to keep calling Shadow Specters. But until then, we're going to have I would recommend playing spell and trap cards. But once they come out, you can ditch the spell and trap cards, run Time Lord, run the ultimate Time Lord, and run the Sun Dragon monster that every time you discard, you can special summon him from the graveyard by discarding a card. And so he's awesome. He's recyclable. So you're just like, it doesn't matter how he's destroyed. Just when he's destroyed, if he's in the graveyard, just discard a card. He comes back. And so you're just constantly bringing him back. You're summoning the Time Lord, and then you're bringing out your Susano, and you're just like demolishing their field. Along with Light Ray, some of the Light Rays, if you wanted to play them, you could play Diablos, Deadless. Like, they will work in this deck. Drop an Honest in there. I mean, this deck is gonna be fun, in my opinion. Like, this deck is going to be extremely fun, and I can't wait for it to come out. And I guess that'll do it for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys got some good ideas for this deck. And if you have any good ideas for what to run in this deck, please give me a comment, a message, send me something. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you later.